If you want direct help from attorneys to sue debt collectors or the credit bureaus and possibly get paid for it, watch the entire video. You would be very financially irresponsible not to watch this entire video. So, as you can see in the title of the video, we're going to talk about basically suing the debt collectors and suing the credit bureaus. You have to have a case, right? So, this offer is through the attorneys I work with. I just got off a call with them maybe like an hour ago, and I was like, let me just drop this video. So, obviously, you have to have a case. My attorneys are they're very strict in terms of what they take on. It can't be no bullshit. So, if you've done the whole human trafficking as a dispute reason, you've done false identity theft, you've done any of those, that's not going to fly. When it comes to the FCRA, it has to actually be something that's inaccurate, right? Maybe negligence. You sent out dispute letters, they didn't correct it. But the bread and butter really is going to be those collections, a debt collector. So if you've been harassed by a debt collector, they're calling, texting you, emailing, even a creditor mailing you, things like that. Pay attention. You might be entitled to some compensation. All right. And this is a no brainer thing because it's a no upfront fee in terms of their service to be represented by them. And if they do happen to get you money, then obviously you get money on the as well on the table. And every case is not going to be like that. I just want to drop this video just to set realistic expectations. It can take time. Obviously, it's litigation. And I just want y'all to be aware that I've just been going through my own journey and just restructuring my whole business. And if you've been watching me since like I started, which was in 2021, you know that I was deep in the consumer loss. My thing right now, this is 2025 as I'm recording this. My thing right now, we're so focused deeply on business funding. My thing is, let me just streamline this process, automate it to where I don't got to be suing no more. Chances are, if you're watching this, if you're not an attorney, I probably know more consumer law than you. I probably help clients beat more cases than you. I probably help clients get more compensation than you have. If I had credit issues, if I had these collections, if I had the inaccuracies and all that, I would literally take this offer. You know what I'm saying? So I say that to say, like, this is like the best thing since sliced bread. You know what I'm saying? If you do have credit issues, like I said, you have to have a case. It can't just be no BS like, oh, it's my rights and that's it, right? You have to actually have a case. And I serve as the bridge between the attorneys I work with and you and your case because my team and I will look over it first and look at what you've done. If you have done anything, I typically recommend that you start from scratch. If you're looking at this video and you haven't done anything, that's the best scenario you can be in because we can take over from there, right? So just keep that in mind. I guess as far as the whole process, it is litigation. So especially an FCRA case is going to be longer than the debt collector case. So I always tell people just to be patient for 4 to 6 months and just keep that in mind. It most likely going to be sooner, but I just don't want people to come and have these weird expectations like, oh, my thing should be resolved in 2 weeks. This is credit. The shit takes time, right? And like I said, my attorneys are very, very aggressive. They don't take no bullshit, right? So you can't bring no bullshit claim if you do want to work with us with this offer. And yeah, it's the beginning of the month, May. I was talking with them. They're being more vocal about really trying to get on top of it. I wasn't really intending on promoting it like that because I usually was just gonna keep it within our current pipeline, but I want to just see if we can, bless some people, especially if you are seeking business funding. That might be the step that you need to take to legally get those items removed and possibly get paid for it at the same time. So, if you do want to work with us and work with our attorneys, I'll leave a link in the description. You could book a call and we'll see if you actually have a situation. If you do have a situation, then we'll discuss about next steps and working with us for that and working with them, getting representation for that. But if you don't have a case, then you don't have a case. That's not to say that if you don't have a case that there's nothing you can do. Obviously, credit repair is still a thing. You can send disputes and all that, but this is just more of a high value service, in my opinion. Like, obviously, if you do have a case, because we're working with attorneys that have taken on over 1,000 cases. I believe it's 98% success rate that they got. So we're very particular in the types of cases that we take on, but if chances are, if you have a debt collector that's contacted you, texted you, emailed you, I said called you, right? Called you or whatever, maybe they mailed you something, even if it's a creditor, right? I'm talking about even people like Capital One and Discover. It don't just got to be the debt collector, right? If these people have harassed you in any type of sense, just book a call below and let's see if you do have a case. It's no risk guarantee, right? If you don't have a case, you don't have a case. If you do have a case and we discuss what's next and you possibly do get paid at the same time. So it's a win-win. Like I said, it would be very, very financially irresponsible for you not to take this offer. One thing, my attorneys represent Florida, so we represent like maybe 15 other states. I don't have attorneys in every single all 50 states yet, to be transparent. But if you are in Florida, if you got clients in Florida, right? Maybe you're a credit repair business owner. You're just like, oh, I got these Florida clients. I'm trying to partner up with somebody that has these attorneys and book a call and we can see how that would look like possibly. But the main thing is having a case. It can't just be no random BS, right? So you have to actually have a case. Hopefully, this video was helpful. This is a no-brainer. You're busy. I'm busy. I'm focused on the business funding. You're focused on trying to get those negatives removed from your credit. You're focused on trying to get those debt collectors to stop harassing you. You're focused on wanting to make more money. And maybe you're making more money is through the case that you possibly have. So with that being said, book a link in the description and let's see if we can help you. Y'all have a blessed one.